There are also some other big meetings happening this morning on Capitol Hill. Susan Rice, the U.S. ambassador to the United Nations, is sitting down with some of her more outspoken critics about comments she made over the attack in Benghazi. Congress has been demanding answers since Ambassador Chris Stevens and 3 other Americans were killed in Libya on September 11th. And there's no bigger critic of Rice than Senator John McCain.
That was an act of terror. And for anyone to disagree with that fundamental fact, I think, is really ignoring the facts.
And she continued to tell the world through all the talk shows that that it was a, quote, spontaneous demonstration sparked by a video. That's not competence in my view.
Susan Rice is meeting right now with Senator John McCain of Arizona, and then she's going to sit down with Senator Lindsey Graham of South Carolina and Senator Kelly Ayotte of New Hampshire. Senior congressional correspondent Dana Bash is on Capitol Hill. Dana, tell us more.
Well, that meeting, we believe, is underway right now. I say we believe because we have seen those 3 senators go into the area where the meeting is going to take place. And it's interesting that this is happening in a classified room in the Capitol. We didn't see Susan Rice go in, but we believe that she was taken in a hidden way, much like David Petraeus was a couple of weeks ago. What do they want to talk about? Obviously, you heard John McCain's complaints. We've heard them very loudly about the fact that they believe that she was political in her comments after that 9/11 attack earlier this year in Benghazi, and not appropriately. It didn't give the appropriate information to the American people about what really went on, which we now understand from intelligence officials was that it was an al-Qaeda affiliated attack. But since those comments, John McCain has softened his rhetoric. Listen to what he told CNN exclusively this morning.
Do you trust her to be Secretary of State?
This issue needs to be resolved clearly. It needs to be resolved before. I don't make a judgment as to whether she should be Secretary of State or not until she's been nominated.
Do you put more blame on the president or Ms. Rice?
The president's the one that's ultimately responsible.
Now, obviously, Susan Rice has not been nominated to be Secretary of State, but the fact that she requested this meeting, wanted to come up and try to clear the air and explain herself to these 3 senators, these 3 intense critics, certainly is telling. Now, what is the crux of this issue, Carol? We understand that what the Republican senators are most annoyed about is not just that she didn't talk about al-Qaeda, which we now know from intelligence officials it's because she couldn't, it was classified, but that she went on to say that the Obama administration has decimated al-Qaeda. So what they're going to ask her in this meeting is whether she knew in a classified way that al-Qaeda or an al-Qaeda affiliate was behind this. And if so, that's their accusation that she was misleading the public.
All right, Dana Bash reporting live from Capitol Hill this morning.